At long last, the origin of Erza's ass pool is here! I have heard stories about the spoilers before the chapter release, so I was curious about it. Rare, but it happens. Well, only with Fairy Tail. I don't do it for the ones I look forward to the most. So I checked it, and it's one of those moments where the spoilers can sound really good, but the package is a different story. On one hand, I thought this chapter would be a load of fun. On the other hand, the actual chapter is rather disappointing. It is a good one, but it could have handled better with its execution. The last piece could be an interesting twist, but I think I have to hold on it before I share my thoughts entirely. The good moment is the aftermath of Larkay vs Sting, where the battle actually ended. I'll give my thoughts a little later. It's nice to see a small moment of burying the hatchet between Minerva and Kagura, which is something that didn't need to happen, but it does clear out the thought of total incomplete. Some tends to have them friends without saying anything, or just rely on words like, by the way, we're cool now. So yeah, I was fine with it. Erza vs Irene is entertaining to read through. I like some of his set pieces that could flow really well in anime, including Erza using her feet to hold the swords. I sense a breakdancing motion in anime. Irene comes off impressive with her ability to multitask. It was fun for its short run, though it's clear that the story wants to turn over to a backstory that many may start questioning on the characters or even the writing itself. Irene is Erza's mother, which has Darth Vader big reveal atmospheric drawn all over. The build up to Irene's identity is decent, but I think Mashima could have done better. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the line, I am you, you are me, is rather unnecessary, and perhaps is a cheap way to draw the audience in, until proven otherwise. It just came off as a trick to the audience rather than a genuine words said to the characters. When elaborating Irene and Erza's similarity didn't help much due to the blatant and probably redundant wordings. I mean, it's fine since it's meant to be simple, but I believe the execution could be stronger with a better format. For example, one series doesn't say how they look similar, but explain the flow of the fighting is similar with strong words that not only give you something that could be a shocking reveal, but a lot of chills consume you. Basically, Irene's big reveal is decent, but perhaps it could have been more. The struggle dialogues from Erza to Irene is good because it is a heavy moment for her to comprehend that she has a mother that is roaming around and, well, do bad bidding. She doesn't accept her as she only sees Master as her only parent. It also shows how rotten Irene is, as she hardly cares anything about Erza's existence. It also leads to something bigger than her reveal as the mother. The art is pretty solid. Despite the reveal being close to Star Wars, it is nicely drawn dramatic shots of reveal. It also provides pretty neat action set pieces between the two, which is fun to read. If I have to nitpick, there are panel shots that Irene's face does look like a baby face, as in more closer to a hero character drawing. She always looks matured and devious, so I guess it was just this occasion. My disappointment is, however, Larkay truly is defeated. While I have fun with the last chapter, this certainly gave me the overall thought, and it's just disappointing. I may not like the character, but with something that has those traits going for, you might as well deliver it in the best fashion. Sure, we may see Mavis interacting him, but the problem is the hype he had doesn't match up well to the overall impression. I'm fine with Sting gaining the win, but it's all about the execution, and it's a hit and miss. It's only a miss on Larkay's side because of his hype, mysterious presence, and being connected more or less to the protagonist. Mostly his hype. Being the trump card? Gone. Only Mavis can take him out? Gone. The credibility of the top men of the Spring of 12? Gone. Well, maybe not, but let's hope for the others to live up to the promise. Now here's another shocking twist. The shocking twist is not only Irene is Erza's mother, but she's also the former Queen of Dragons. That's right. Perhaps this way we would get the clear idea on why Erza is always ass pulling. But seriously, this is an interesting twist, but I'll be lying if I am completely on board with this approach. This can't be good and bad, like really bad. It's as if this is the totem pole of Erza being amazing. I'm not a hater of her, but I think the way she is handled is more on the padding side than a justified development, which can be troubling for fans to swallow anything more than something that related to the dragons out of all things. At this rate, I feel like the twist is she's the protagonist and she will end Zerov, yet it's not out of the realm of possibility. Overall though, there are good moments that I actually like, and it's good to get confirmation of Irene's identity, albeit done too simple, but there is a moment of disappointment with Larkade, as well as an interesting yet skeptical development for the ending. It's Erza time, and I know that's not exactly the best thing to hear all day. Perhaps I am generous, but I did enjoy this chapter, so I'm giving it a 7. I won't go as far as to say the background connected to dragons redeems her battles, because that's a lot to endure those moments. Maybe it can explain it, but the execution behind those moments is quite difficult to forgive. Well, if we follow the sequence correctly, it seems like August is saved for last, and that's good. That's good enough for me. I just hope the battle with Irene ends with a bang, but with Larkade being defeated like that, with all of that hype, I can't be too sure. My thoughts are told. Don't let yours on hold. Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.